Alright guys, I was able to put the cover back, so everything looks good now. My recommendation is to try to have the transmission all the way up with the jack. Just go under with the jack and try to make it as high as possible. That will be easier to work in everything inside there, because if you have the partition, if you have the transmission leaning this way, so it's hard for all the plates that are there, to stay there. So it's very difficult. It's better if you have the transmission all the way kind of up, so you can have at least workspace to work and everything inside, so everything stays in place. Because what happened to me, like I saw people writing and saying that they would have like a quarter gap here. It wasn't closing all the way, and the problem is because if you have it this way, everything start coming forward, and the bearing all the way in the back will fall off. So what happened in the first time, because I didn't know, I was trying to close it with that gap, thinking like if I put everything, all the screws, everything is gonna go in all the way. But this seal all the way in the back was falling off and it was not in place. So by doing that, I broke the bearing, and I didn't know until I decided to go all the way in the back because of not closing. I didn't want it to go all the way up because it was hard. Like even looking at the videos of, I forget his name, Chris, I think, I don't know. He said just change the weight plates that are here in the front easier than go all the way in the back, because it's a nightmare. You really have to be very patient to put everything back in place. But thank God I went all the way in and I found this on the ground in pieces, like not all the way, but you see it's broken. And I was able to take all the metal because I tried to force it and close it. So once I did that, I got a new one. I put some grease here in the back and I put it in place so it kind of stays there, sticks. That was a very good idea. I saw watching the video, like he's saying put a little grease so it can stay there. And also there's another variant here all the way in the back, so you should put grease to that one too so it can stay and it can close all the way. So thank God I went all the way in there to find out this problem. I wasn't trying to. So anyways, I went and changed the weight plates from there. This requires like a lot of patience, guys. I'm not a mechanic, not at all. I'm just a regular guy doing just brakes sometimes and some oil change. Like I have no idea how I did this. I really can't believe I was able to do it. But it was very frustrating, when everything wasn't working, this wasn't closing. So I was up to the point that that's it, I give up. I'm gonna take it to a shop or something. But I really took a lot of time just being patient and try to put it in place until I got it perfectly. And my issue was just the speed sensor. It was blocked with a lot of things, so that's why I was having that code. And I was thinking it was because the weight plate broke or anything, but since anyways I have to remove this to take out the speed sensor, I said, I might as well, now that it's open, and change all the weight plates. But my weight plates were good. They were not like bad as I look on some videos. They will still have a lot of like long life, but I decided to change anyway. So here it is. I'm up to the part to put just the cover and see how it will run. I hope just the speed sensor was the problem, otherwise I will be screwed. and I found like a lot of metal parts like in the fluid, and because I have a torque converter problem, and I was driving it like that for maybe 3 years, so everything was contaminated. So I think maybe I'm up to the part that metal got in the TCM, and I hope that TCM still is good, otherwise I need to get a new one. But all the metal is like running in there, which I believe is a problem. But I would let you guys know if everything works out good, how the car is running. And yeah, just try to have this transmission all the way kind of up so you can work, and then to be able to put this cover up, just lower it down and you can put everything back in place. Alright, so let me keep on working.